So in step 3 and 4, you essentially enriched and supported your subjective valuing abilities and basis of understanding. And then on the other side of things, you reevaluated and reconciled your objective basis of understanding in regards to your valuing and meaning that you find in life. And you're essentially able to, after these steps, able to assign kind of the weight that you feel that these things carry with you as of right now. Even if you perhaps know something may not be an issue for you in the future, if it is right now, you act, you take it into consideration, but you act accordingly. And what you do here with your action step is that now that you have essentially the tools for behaving and thinking differently, you need to engage in self-leadership skills. So you need to learn what this new navigation pattern is. And it's easy to fall in one pattern or another, or to flip-flop between extremes. So that's natural. And when we're in one, it'll most likely, or may very likely, want us to spring to the other. And if one isn't successful, we may sometimes want to jump to the other to kind of salvage success in the situation. But here, what you want to do when you have a decision for a situation that you need to make, and it may be something as mundane as, should I drive home or not? Or should I go to lunch with so-and-so? If it seems like a situation that is somehow affected by your new understanding of valuing from both the subjective and objective side, what you want to do here is, it's called your experiential understanding, and that's where you combine both. And there's a beautiful, very simple tool called a decision tree, and essentially it's a pros and cons column for doing something versus not doing that same something. So it would be maybe get ice cream with friend, not get ice cream with friend. And then under each column, you're going to write the pros and cons, and you write these down as benefits that from the situation and costs from the situation. And you write that in two ways. You do it known, so things that you're quite sure that, if you went to go get ice cream, that it would cost, roughly $5. That'd be a known cost of $5. Now, a known benefit would be that if you went to go get ice cream with your friend, that you would be excited to see them, and so that would be a known benefit that you put down. And according to this new kind of understanding you have of the way that you value things in your life, subjectively and objectively, you're going to do little tally marks. You'll probably quickly figure out, your own kind of unit system. Sometimes I'll use something will be 1 or 2 tally marks, and sometimes it'll be something like 50 if it was huge. This would be like something that would have a big consequence in my life, and those I would say that you would wait a little bit till you've practiced them a few times to be able to wait them out. But at any rate, you end up having the pros and cons of both situations, and weighted subjectively and objectively, and you have knowns against potentials. And what you're able to do is look at the different relationships there, and you can actually see a decision based on a numerical result. And so it allows you to make calculated risks. And when you enter a situation and you have calculated risks, it's no longer a dangerous situation because you're aware of the factors. So they say, it's all fun and games till someone gets their eye poked out. Well, someone's eye getting poked out was an uncalculated risk. That's why it's not a game anymore, because it's not fun. So you're able to keep on having fun with this whole process and make it a game, of navigating and figuring out what to do and how to really hone your skills and your pack leader abilities when you know all the factors involved. and you can kind of put them on the table and have just numbers associated with them. And you can look at it from different ways. So that's the tool and action step for number 5.